now we are soaking a line, you know, to catch a shark. So the line is composed of an anchor that we just drop, you know, which is quite heavy now. We have a nylon line with a big float here, and on that same float, we will below in the line we will put you know, a hook with wire. We need wire, you know, because sharks, they have very sharp teeth. Okay, guys, let's go.
Okay, so one of the research tools that we have been using during this expedition are baited remote underwater video cameras. Of course, we call them BROVs because it's quite a mouthful to say every time that we deploy them. And these are basically weighted cameras that we drop in the ocean with a piece of bait attached to them. It's a tool to estimate the population of sharks. So before we actually headed out to tag the animals, for a few weeks before the actual expedition, we dropped the BROVs in the water. So we were able to estimate, okay, this area has a high density of Caribbean reef sharks, for example. And then, of course, what was very exciting for us, we also have, so far, because we still have quite some BROV footage to analyze, so far we also have tiger sharks that came to investigate the BROV cameras. So it's really an additional layer for us, an additional scientific tool that we can use to determine the distribution and density of various species of sharks in our local waters. This morning at around 5, you know, we were up at 5:15, and then by 5:30 we went out with one of our local fishermen that we've been engaging, because fishermen engagement is also important, not only because of their local knowledge, but also in terms of offering an alternative livelihoods, because when they're out helping us, they're not fishing for sharks. So we headed out, and on the first line that we had this morning, we already had a 3-meter tiger shark. Hey, you want to do notches in the dorsal?
So basically what we do some DNA sampling. So you know, we cut a small piece of flesh, we measure the sharks, we take the gender of the shark, and if the shark is big enough, we may put a satellite tag, you know, on the back of the shark. That allows us to study, you know, the movement of the sharks. We will know where that shark will be going for the next 5 or 6 months from now. I'm very concerned, you know, nowadays about shark conservation. And since I'm very young, you know, I've found something not really fair, which is the fact that people usually they love, you know, cetaceans like marine mammals, you know, dolphins, and they don't like sharks, you know. So I was always feeling pitiful, you know, about that. And now I'm very happy because I would say that I'm struggling, you know, for shark conservation and trying to, you know, to make people change their mind, you know, about these animals, because they are not actually what we think, you know. They are not like robots aiming at killing people, you know. They have even I could say personalities, you know, like any other animal, any human or human being.
I'm fascinated by sharks. I think they're one of the most important species in our ocean ecosystem. It was definitely one of the highlights of my career, so to speak, thus far. This is one of the few research projects focused on sharks in the wider Caribbean. So we're very fortunate to be able to have done the things that we've done over the past 8 days, and to be able to be with an awesome crew, to get the support from Ocean Blue Tree and Yacht Aid Global, and to you know, protect these species throughout the wider Caribbean region.